When LeBron James surpassed his idol Michael Jordan in regular season scoring on March 6, 2019, it made national headlines. The King eventually finished the game against the Denver Nuggets with a 31-point performance, passing the iconic Chicago Bulls player with the help of an and-one layup that provided him the base to pass Jordan. To surpass Jordan, James simply needed 12 points. LeBron eventually overtook MJ in one of the most crucial categories, scoring. Prior to that game, LeBron had 32,280 points, while Michael Jordan had 32,292 overall. To surpass Michael and reach a total of 32,293 points, he only needed 13 more points. Hello everyone and welcome back to Sports Reverse. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for the latest updates on international sports championships. With that being said, let's get started. The King however, wasn't content to finish the game with just 13 points, and with 5:38 left in the second quarter, he converted an and-one opportunity. LeBron James is not recognized for being a player that prioritizes scoring and is typically compared to Magic Johnson rather than Michael Jordan. But James overtook the GOAT in scoring largely because to his legendary longevity and shooting prowess. James needs to be listed among the best 10 players of all time on the offensive side of the court, even if he is thought of as a pass-first guy. James averages 27.1 PPG over his career on 50.5% FG, 34.6% three-point FG, and 73.4% FT. James was a streaky shooter to begin his career, but he gradually developed into a dependable deep-range perimeter shooter. A locomotive that can easily get any shot near the rim, shooting close to 35% for his career is respectable. James's shooting has consistently improved throughout the course of his career, since no player does every task on the court flawlessly. James may be the best basketball driver we have ever seen at the rim. Nevertheless, after averaging at least 25 points per game for 18 seasons, James only owns one scoring championship. But James will soon surpass Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as the NBA's all-time top scorer, and he is fully aware of this. Of course, James already holds the record for most points ever scored in both the regular season and playoffs. However, James surpassing MJ in scoring during the regular season was a notable accomplishment since it supported the King's case for being the greatest player of all time. While most do not give LeBron the advantage, it is undeniable that surpassing Jordan in scoring was a major accomplishment. Now is the time to discuss in more depth how James was able to surpass Jordan in scoring and what statistical conditions were necessary for the King to defeat his hero. LeBron James is not a player who prioritizes scoring, hence it took him more games to surpass Michael Jordan in scoring because the shooting guard put up absurd statistics as soon as he entered the NBA. The King uses his exceptional athleticism and basketball IQ to get good looks on the court and shoots a high percentage. He has been a consistent scorer for a large portion of his career. James has a very remarkable lifetime field goal percentage of 50.5%, especially given his 27.1 PPG average. LeBron James took longer to surpass Michael Jordan in scoring because he is not seen as a natural scorer. The fact that the King would take the GOAT's place after more than 4,900 minutes shows that James has consistently been a pass-first player throughout his career. James is generally seen as being a superior player overall than Mike, which is something that is extremely realistic to accept. In terms of guaranteed income, LeBron James is currently the leader. ESPN reported on Wednesday that the Los Angeles Lakers and the former MVP have reached an agreement on a 2-year, $97.5 million contract extension. James's longtime agent Rich Paul, CEO of Clutch Sports, was cited in the report, who has more recently become famous as the boyfriend of pop star Adele. The agreement raises James's total guaranteed career earnings to $532 million, making him the highest-earning player in NBA history and adding another point to the ongoing GOAT, or greatest of all time, dispute with Jordan. The agreement also includes a 15% kicker, which entitles James to earn a portion of his compensation from the Lakers in the event that he is transferred, and a player option for the 2024-25 season, which might allow James to forego the final year of his contract. Well, this brings us to the end of the video. If you enjoyed watching, do like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more insightful content from us. We'll see you at the next one. Until then, peace.